All right, well, good afternoon. I'm excited here because it's not often that I get to attend anything that is 100 years old. So, and today we are here at the Visiting Nurses Association, the VNA, as many of us know it in town, to celebrate their 100-year anniversary. So let's get started. And we've got a full program today, but leading us off is the Mayor of Dubuque, Roy Buell.
Thank you, Eric. I'd also like to recognize some council colleagues who are here with me today. Council members Rick Jones, Joyce Connors, and Kevin Lynch. Nan, as mayor and on behalf of the city council, city staff, and our 60,000 residents, I want to congratulate you on this 100th anniversary of Visiting Nurses, and also thank you for all the services that you provide to members of our community in the surrounding area. I had a tour before this all began, and I was really amazed at all the services that you provide beyond nursing. And I think you've literally touched every home in this community, many of those in the surrounding communities, and I want to congratulate you on all you've done. Thank you for that service, and 100 years from now, I think they'll be saying the same things about the VNA. A very, very worthwhile organization. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor.
It really is my honor and pleasure to represent the ambassadors today on multiple levels, because for many years my band played for the VNA Charity Ball. My wonderful wife Jan was on the junior board and also served as president, and she was also on the foundation for quite a few years. And not only that, you touched the lives of my father and my mother deeply. And I thank you for that. And also for all the wonderful years of service you provided to the community. It is a unique organization. It's so significant and so meaningful to the Tri-States. And we thank you for that very, very much. With that, on the occasion, we've had a nice media package we put together that's been announced on the Radio Dubuque stations today. Also Lamar Advertising on the digital billboard. The video that Steve is taking and the slides that Sally's taking will be on the On Media channels, thanks to Brian Zeman and On Media. And we have a beautiful plaque designed by Gary Olson and framed by Creative Cuts Gallery and Framing that says Visiting Nurses Association. We celebrate your success and the contribution you've made to Dubuque's economy and business community and the lives you've touched. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Paul.
And one more for Lent. All the business cards.
This has been an exciting week for us with the awarding of Top 100 status for Findlay Hospital and the Everest Award. And today, the celebration of 100 years for the VNA. And I think the VNA really typifies what we're all about. We really want to make sure that all the folks in the Dubuque area, Dubuque County, Dubuque City, are able to get the healthcare services that they need, that we provide some of the basics such as immunizations and dental care. And that's the sort of work that the VNA has been all about, taking care of folks in their homes, making sure they get what they need. And we intend to do that for another 100 years. And I want to take this opportunity to really thank Nan and her team for doing an excellent job, which they do. Thanks, Nan.
Thanks, John. Come on in here, Nan. Now, Nan, you're the administrative director here, and you probably want to say a few words today.
Yes, I'd like to thank the community for everything that they have done over the last 100 years to support the VNA as far as collaborating with us to make sure that people's health care needs are taken care of. I did have some dialogue with Julie McMahon. Those of you who are longtime VNA public health supporters in Dubuque, thank you. Remember, Julie McMahon was the director here at the VNA for many years, and now she is a bigwig in Des Moines. She works for she works for the Iowa Department of Public Health as a director there, and so we continue to work with her frequently. But she was not able to come today because the legislative session did not end until, I think, midday yesterday. So she did send a letter here, and I'm just going to read a part of it here. She says, back in 1910, Blanche Cook had a dream, and she believed. Now, 100 years later, the VNA is still accomplishing great things. When I was at the VNA and preparing for the 85th celebration, I read the historical record of those days and the struggles to bring the VNA to reality. And then minutes of meetings during World War II and during times of disease outbreak, poverty, and depression, and was so impressed. Through it all, the VNA was responsive to the times, bringing hope and health to the residents of the Dubuque area. The VNA has faced many challenges throughout these years, but has always remained faithful to Miss Cook's dream of that such an agency could do for the community, and it has. So I agree with Julie McMahon. The VNA is a wonderful organization because we have employees who are dedicated to serving their clients, and we have a community who wants to work together to better the overall health of the community. So this is a day for all of us to celebrate.
Oh, fantastic. I couldn't agree more. Nan, the mayor mentioned he learned about some new services. Are there things beyond nursing that you want to mention? I know there's 1,000 things and you probably can't say them all, but that you want to highlight that maybe people don't know about?
Well, our immunization program is one of the leaders in the state. Last year we immunized 2,200 children and gave 5,900 vaccines. That's a lot of shots. And
that's a lot of crying kids.
That's right. And we provide child health, helping families get access to health care and find their own doctor and their own dentist. Our dental program is one of the best programs, public health programs in the state. So the folks who work here do fine work.
Well, terrific. And just in case after 100 years people probably know how to find you, but just in case they don't, is there a number or a website or anything you want to give?
Well, they can find us on the Findlay website because we are a subsidiary of Findlay Hospital. As far as our phone number, it's 563-556-6200. And we're here to help those. Oftentimes people come to our office and say, my baby's sick, I don't have any money, but they told me if I come to the VNA that you would help us. So.
And for another 100 years, I hope that you can. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. And we've made it to you, Sarah. Sarah Ricks, come on up here. Am I saying your name right, Sarah?
It's right.
Rikes. All right. I've screwed up everyone's name, so I'm just going for consistency here. And you're the chairman of the board right now, is that correct?
Yes, I am.
All right. Well, I know you want to say a few words.
Sure. Well, first of all, what a beautiful day to celebrate this very momentous occasion. And 100 years, wow. Anybody else here just impressed with 100 years? Yesterday Nan asked me if I could say just a couple of words, and I'd like to start by thanking the rest of the VNA board, who is kind of interspersed around here, the VNA Junior Board, who does a fantastic job of fundraising for us, and Findlay Hospital as well. These three groups help the VNA tremendously with their leadership and their direction. Most importantly, though, I'd like to thank Nan and her staff, all up there. Without them, the VNA would not be the vibrant community-based organization that it is today. It's hard to imagine a time when typhoid fever and malaria were prevalent and the life expectancy was 46 years of age, but that was the reality in 1910. As we fast forward to the current time, we can understand the importance of an organization like the VNA. Their tireless outreach to individuals and the community make Dubuque a better place for everyone to live. Our mission statement conveys it best. The Visiting Nurse Association exists to promote and improve the health, the wellness, and the safety of individuals and communities through provision of comprehensive home and community-based initiative and services. The Dubuque VNA has actively lived this mission for the past 100 years, and here's to the next 100.
Congratulations. Well, I think it's time we cut a ribbon and celebrate 100 years.